Hi guys, and welcome to Romero Mentoring. If you're watching this video, it means that you are considering enrolling into one of our starter programs. In this video, I want to walk you through the enrolling process, showcase some of the key features and benefits that you'll enjoy as a student in our community. In addition to that, I want to answer some of the most commonly asked questions by our students. For example, what benefits will I enjoy? What is the program curriculum? Who is the program for? What will I learn? What is my return on educational investment? You can pause this video at any moment, read the information illustrated on our screen so that you can better understand the student experience. Now, with that being said, let's dive right into the information illustrated on our screen and begin with your analyst education. Now, the number one benefit that you'll enjoy in our community is the return on education, the return on your investment. The average starting salary of a student in our program from a full-time perspective is anywhere between $85,000 and $160,000. That is 100 times ROI. Students that complete our program during their summer internships are earning anywhere between $20,000 and $40,000. This is in 25 times ROI. And when you're really looking at the program cost, it's a small tuitional down payment on your education. I tell our students that you yourself, you are an entity. The same way a corporation is an entity, think of yourself as an asset that generates and produces cash flow. The top line is your salary. The equivalent to that is revenue for a corporation. Then you have your living expenses. The equivalent to that with a corporation is operating expenses. Your bottom line is your discretionary income, which is your cash available to save or pay down any debt that you may have. The equivalent to that is the net income portion of a company that is corresponding to shareholders. So when you put them side by side, you yourself as the individual, you are an entity, you are an enterprise. And that is a different approach and perspective to viewing yourself as someone that has an enormous potential of future earnings. So this is what I tell our students. Make sure that you are investing in your financial literacy so that you can enjoy some of these benefits, increase your salary potential, become a smarter investor, reduce time in learning by eliminating trial and error, and not having analyst skills is a financial risk to yourself. Think of it as an insurance policy. The same way you have your health insurance in the event that you get sick, well, having a professional certification program, having analyst skill set, enrolling in the programs that we've illustrated will improve your financial literacy where you become more efficient, you become more capable, and you bring a lot more skill set to the table where you become a valuable member of the team. So the number one benefit to summarize all of this is the skills that you're going to gain that have a high return on investment, has a high impact on day one when you begin an internship, a full-time role, or when you become an investor. Now, with that being said, here are 9 additional benefits. And benefit number 1 and 9, as I've mentioned previously, are reasons alone to enroll in the program. In addition to that, benefit number 5, where you have access to live weekly lectures where we get to discuss case studies and you get to see how we applied all of these skill sets in real time. It's an additional benefits to you. It also gives you the opportunity to ask questions on the subject, on specific concepts that you're learning related to financial modeling, valuation, even creating investment reports. So the benefits illustrated here on our screen are benefits that you as a student, the individual, will enjoy having access to our platform after you enroll in one of our programs. So don't wait, start learning today. Now, in terms of the next slide, I want to dive a little bit more into the enrolling process so that we can walk through the curriculum, the lessons, the case studies, the exercises that you will have access to on our platform. So what I'm going to quickly do is pull up our website, romeromentoring.com, and under starter programs, go ahead and click on starter programs, which is highlighted in blue. It's going to prompt you to our opt-in page where you get to see more benefits that you'll enjoy. You get to see the different programs. Today, we're going to focus on the Business Essentials because it's the program that I recommend as a mentor, as a professional, because it dives into transactional modeling like mergers and acquisitions, leverage buyout, and we also have corporate spin-off at a very high level illustrating how PayPal and eBay separated in a $48 billion transaction. This is very high level and a very detailed case study that if you're pursuing careers in finance, it's a must-have. So with that being said, let's click on Get Started. It's going to prompt you to the Enroll Now page where you get to put in your information, password, email, name, and school. Once you complete this, click on Continue. Then it's going to prompt you to our membership plans. Make sure that you select whichever one of the two programs you are interested in. And again, my professional recommendation is to enroll in the Business Essentials program. You're going to have access to our career portal. You're going to begin to develop new professional skills. You're going to have access to our educational portfolio. So there's many more benefits that you'll have access to in this program. So click on Get Started. It's going to prompt you to your tuition page where you can put in your information. And look, don't be afraid of investing in your own personal development. One of the things that I share with my students is to view yourself as an entrepreneur financing your education. Oftentimes, they'll get the investment from their parents. Borrow the money from your parents and showcase your value proposition. Hey, mom and dad, if I borrow $1,500 to invest in my education, I'll pay you back during the summer because the internship that I'll have, the expected salary is anywhere between $20,000 and $40,000. You'll make more than 25 times your investment, and you can pay your parents back. That is taking responsibility. If you're already a professional and you're earning, then this would be a great investment to improve your financial literacy, become a smarter investor, and begin to see our investment strategy, our investment philosophy, and over 50 case studies we've created as part of our stock and investment analyst education. So make sure that you complete the enrollment process so that you can begin to learn and access our platform. So the next step, after you complete your enrollment process, you will be prompted to our platform, the Business Essentials program. Now, there's many features and key benefits here. For example, you can see the upcoming webinars that we have available that you can access live and ask questions relating to your training, relating to careers, and even the case studies that we are doing real time in our live classes. You can see other students participating in your cohort. You can have access to my background as an instructor. Here on the left-hand side, you get to see all of the course modules and lectures that you have access to. So for example, if we click on the corporate spinoff, eBay and PayPal, it prompts you to our video lessons. You can see there's 4 chapters, over 10 lessons, and you can essentially see the actual content. More importantly, this is a $48 billion spin-off transaction where it caused eBay to initiate a $22 billion share buyback program. There's many professionals on Wall Street that don't understand corporate spin-off, that don't understand how share buybacks work. One of the things that I tell our students, especially college freshmen, that if you master this case study, you'll know more than your college professor. Think about the power and the upside potential that you'll have once you master these case studies. You'll be ahead of all of your peers. You'll be ahead of many of your college professors, and it's something that you should really get excited about because you don't get access to this, not even at the MBA level. So you're getting a lot of return on your investment from a content, from a knowledge point of view that is really designed to accelerate your development and shorten the learning curve. In addition to that, you will also have access to our platform newsfeed, where you get to see different lessons, additional content, and articles about careers in finance, investing ideas, case studies, and price targets from other students in our community, where we can continue to share ideas and showcase your professional analyst skill set. In addition to that, one of the key features that we have is our career portal, where you get to see companies that have their profile displayed on our platform. You can also view these companies. For example, if I click on Goldman Sachs, they have their own dedicated page. You can see the company overview, their mission, their purpose, their office, job openings available to students in our community. If I click on the Find Jobs tab, here's the user interface. Here's the experience that you'll get to have once you access our platform. And once you complete your program, your Business Essentials program, or for those of you that are in our career program, the Analyst Prep, you will be able to apply to these jobs. So it's an enormous benefit and opportunity having access to this career portal in our platform. In addition to that, you also have access to our educational portfolio. For those of you interested in stock investing, in developing and learning a new strategy, in reducing your downside risk from not having enough experience in the market, this is a great introduction to stock investing. In addition to that, you get to see here under resources the perspective of our educational portfolio. What is our investing philosophy? What is the objective? What is the strategy? How much back testing have we conducted? And we showcase many of our ideas during the live lessons. So this is an additional added feature and benefit that our students enjoy having access to our platform. You also will have access to your own dedicated profile, where you also get to network with other students. For example, if I pull up here Daniel, he's an alumni from the Analyst Prep program. You can see all of the programs that he was registered and part of, and you can see the completion rate as well. So you're having a tremendous amount of features and benefits to really support your development with the platform that we've completed. So make sure that you complete your Business Essentials program enrollment today, and we can begin your analyst education. Now, let's revert back to our presentation and walk you through the program overview. What is the curriculum? What you expect to learn? Who is it for? What is the experience and the timeline so that you can better understand the entire student experience? Here I'm illustrating the program overview, learning objective, the outcome, and who is the program for. Essentially, the program is designed to really build your financial modeling skill set, develop your soft skills like creating investment presentation, and making sure you understand how to apply these skill set when you are looking at it from an investor's point of view, a financial analyst perspective, or an investment banker, or someone working at a hedge fund or in private equity. These are the skill sets that sophisticated investors develop while working in investment banking at Bulge Bracket Bank. I myself personally began my career as a mergers and acquisitions analyst at Credit Suisse. And what we've done with this program is condense and shorten your learning curve without having to work at an investment bank. So essentially, you're bypassing that recruiting process or that experience with this program because of what we've been able to create. And the final result is to get you to perform like a full-time professional working in private equity, working at a hedge fund or investment banking, so that ultimately you're able to create and conduct your own analysis and presentations and showcase it with other members in our community. Now, who is the program for? Well, individuals looking to develop professional skills, working professionals looking to increase their salary, college students, entrepreneurs, future investors. It is not for the unmotivated, people that are not going to commit, people that don't really understand the value of having these skill sets. So if you're lazy, if you're someone that can't focus or commit, then this program is not for you. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time, and look for something else that might be a little bit more appealing to you. And I'm saying that because it's very important to understand that, not just from a student perspective, but also from a mentor perspective. Sometimes listening to the truth may hurt, but if it resonates with the right individual, it could be the information. It could be the aha moment where the light bulb turns on and your life changes, and that's where you have massive action, massive follow-through. So I hope this program is valuable for those of you that are considering and are looking to enroll. Now, in terms of the program curriculum, you have access to 21 courses, 3 case studies, 74 course hours of professional content, access to live weekly lectures. You can actually download the brochure that we have available on our website to see specific descriptions on each one of the course modules available to you. And what you're really getting is two perspectives, a rotational experience. The first part of the program is investment banking training. The second part of the program is investment analyst training. So you're getting the sell side and the buy side training with this program alone. Again, it's a tremendous benefit where we are reducing and shortening your learning curve. In terms of the program experience, you can complete the program in 6 weeks. The first part is developing your fundamental analyst skill set. This is accounting, Excel, financial modeling, corporate valuation. The second part is introducing you to case studies and buy-side analysis in creating investment presentations. In the third part of the program, you're actually building your own pitch book presentations where you're applying technical and soft skills, and you get to see what the final product looks like. This is going to elevate your professional skill set, your understanding of the role of an analyst and a sophisticated investor real time. So make a commitment to yourself to completing all of the case studies available to you in the platform in as little as 6 weeks. Now, if we take a different approach, the other way to look at this is in 6 weeks, you can learn what it took me 10 years, a decade of professional experience to understand and develop with many trial and errors, many mistakes, so that you can benefit by reducing the time it takes to learn this. Reduce trial and error. It's a tremendous benefit that will save you, most importantly, time and money. I cannot stress enough the importance of being able to complete this program and being able to create this type of investment analysis that are normally produced by hedge fund and private equity investors. Now, in terms of what you will learn, here's a list. There's 15 items illustrated here on our screen of what you will learn. But at the foundation is to develop technical and soft skills that is applied every day on the job, top performers in the finance industry. You can pause this slide, read each and every one of the benefits that you have access to, but also take a closer look at the type of PowerPoint presentations that you will be creating as part of our program. In terms of our live lectures, they're really designed to give you live support where you can ask questions relating to the subject, relating to information, concepts, technical skills, formulas that you're learning during the first several weeks of the program. Now, in terms of the case studies, here's an example of what we share with students during our live classes. So this case study is on Amazon. You can see the case study overview, learning objective, student exercise. Here's my professional background as an instructor, but also as an entrepreneur, as a finance professional. And here's mostly the structure of the case study and how we give our students a framework of thinking. Number one, performing due diligence. Number two, performing discounted cash flow analysis. And number three, what is your recommendation on the stock? Here you're getting to see the company overview, information about their website, the most recent quarterly results, economic indicators so that we can understand the external forces that is impacting the company's ability to generate revenue, earnings, and cash flows. In addition to that, you're getting to see here a cash flow statement on performing our own due diligence and how to interpret cash flow statements. Here is the template that we get to populate as part of our DCF modeling exercise. And ultimately, the question that we would like to answer is Amazon a buy or sell given the current market environment? You can also have access to the entire case study that we've created back in 2020, where you'll be able to do this analysis as illustrated here on our screen. Soft skills, financial modeling, valuation, spreading comms, annotated stock chart, creating a football field, and ultimately your investment recommendation slide. So tremendous amount of knowledge and information and skill set, hard technical skills that you'll develop with our case studies. If we revert back to our presentation, remember, the number one benefit is the return on your education, your ROI. The expected earning salary of students in our program or in our community is anywhere between $85,000 or $160,000, depending if you're in investment banking, consulting, corporate development, and so forth. From a summer internship standpoint, it's anywhere between $20,000 and $40,000. So any investment that you make in yourself, upscaling yourself, professional development, look at the program cost and compare the ROI. The best investment that you can make is an investment in yourself. Very important to understand this concept. Now here's finance career salaries. Here's an article illustrating what banks like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs are paying their employees. And also look at the salary trajectory for individuals that pursue careers in investment banking, private equity, or a hedge fund. So small payment to upskill yourself to give you the opportunity to enter a very competitive world where you have unlimited earnings and upside potential. Now, in terms of Romero Mentoring, here's our mission and guiding principles for students in the community. Our mission is to use education to make the world a better place, but we focus on improving financial literacy to increase your upward mobility, earning more money. And in terms of our guiding principles, should serve as a foundation for you to become a professional, for you to become a better person, for you to become a responsible, productive member of our society, and you're helping to elevate others. That is really what all of this is truly all about. It's about creating productive members of our societies and being the best version that you can be. That's the message behind Romero Mentoring, and we spend a lot of time and effort in building this foundation so that you can benefit as a result of being one of our students. Now, don't forget to check out our case studies, our YouTube channel, look at the reviews, look at their stories on how they broke into the industry. I think this will serve as a great motivator on how you can potentially follow their path and have your own story as well. And finally, if you have any questions, feel free to email us at support@Romero Mentoring. Make sure you enroll. The program that I recommend, if you're looking to start, is the Business Essentials program. As I've mentioned, you're getting access to corporate spinoff, transaction-oriented financial modeling like mergers and acquisitions and leverage buyout. And in addition to that, you get access to our career portal and enjoy many of the other benefits. And once you complete the enrolling process, in our platform, make sure that you begin with your education. Start with business fundamentals, where you'll learn accounting, Excel, reading SEC filing, reading and analyzing financial statements like a professional. And also make sure that you attend our live lectures, our live webinars. So with that being said, folks, thank you for considering Romero Mentoring. Don't forget to enroll, and I'll see you in our live class. I'll see you inside.